What's going on, guys? That's a fresh hot cup. Go grab you one, because we're gonna do an unboxing video, right? Alright, everybody loves a good unboxing video. We can talk about the quality of the box, quality of the cardboard, the amount of packing tape used, the amount of padding and cushioning and packaging for the item inside of it. We can cover all that good stuff because everybody loves that, right? Get the frig out of here. We don't do that. You guys know we don't do that. If you even thought about buying that, shame on you. Boxings. Whatever. We care about what's in the box, not the box. Okay, in all seriousness, what I want to show you, I don't even drag it on camera just yet, was completely unexpected for me. And I am truly grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful for every opportunity that I get to try stuff out. Never thought that this channel would go to that level, but here we are. Did y'all even notice we're over 13,000? I didn't. I failed to realize this. I might have already mentioned that, but I completely failed to realize that. Anyway, I, fortunate recipient of this fine piece of implementation right here. In case you guys are wondering, this is a complete upper from none other than Aero Precision. Aero was kind enough to send this out to me. Quite honestly, caught me off guard, a little unexpected when it showed up. So we're going to talk about this upper. But I wasn't satisfied just with this upper. I felt like this is something that's nice enough that I really needed to do it true and full justice. So I went and picked up a complete Aero lower. So this is complete from them from the factory. This is complete from them to the factory. You know, most of the stuff I build myself. This one I decided, since they sent me that, I went and found and purchased complete lower. So it's assembled by them, it's put together by them, it's not put together by me. I know how I put stuff together, so it's going to be nice to compare theirs to what I do. I wanted it to be a complete Aero gun. Every part on this gun, save from, of course, the Magpul stock and Magpul grip, every other part on the gun is from Aero. So there's nothing that I've done to it. So what we get from this is we get to make, we get this right here. So throw in a Magpul magazine and some Magpul M-LOK handguard covers, and this is what we've got. So in this video, what I want to do is just kind of cover some of the details of the gun, and then I'll cover with you what we're going to do in some follow-up videos. So first off, as far as furniture, again, my preferred Magpul SL stock, Mo-K grip, and Magpul M-LOK handguard covers. That's it for the furniture. This is one of Aero Precision's M-LOK handguards. I'm trying to remember. Oh, they actually got it on. I ain't got to remember. This is the Atlas S1. I couldn't remember. They got a couple different handguard variations. Atlas S1 handguard. Free floated, obviously. Very nice fit and lockup. Oh, obviously this one's done in Magpul FDE Cerakote, so that's all from the factory as well. Standard 16-inch government profile, 4150 5.56 barrel, low profile gas block. You've got their charging handle, their bolt carrier group. It's a it's one of their nitrided bolt carrier groups, so nice and slick and smooth. Standard fire control group on the lower. The lower has integrated trigger guard to it, and you can see some of the forgings are just a little bit different than a standard mil-spec one as far as the lines and the mag well, etc. Other side, yada yada. And oh, I was fixing to jump into something and I almost forgot. So the lower has actually got underneath the pistol grip a tensioning screw that you can tighten up, to tighten or loosen, to tighten up the fit of the upper to the lower. However, I do not have to use it because there is no play between the upper and lower at all. I can easily punch out the pins with my hand without having to use any tools or anything, but there is no play. It is a perfect fit between the upper and lower. Now, for me, that's not a big deal. I don't care about play between the upper and lower. Doesn't bother me in the least. Doesn't affect accuracy. That's just something that some people get annoyed by, which, you know, hey, I get it. You do you. It doesn't bother me. But I think it's worth pointing out and noting that the fitment is there. I think that's a bit of a testament to their machining capabilities and attention to detail in keeping good tolerances and making everything fit well. So again, barrel's just a regular nitrided barrel. I am really excited to get this thing to the range and try it out. I want to see what kind of accuracy we can get out of this thing, because if it shoots as I am suspecting and hoping that it will, this is going to be probably one of my two favorite DMR-ish guns. And I use DMR of my own terminology, not the colloquial terminology, right? I'm really looking forward to trying this thing out. Now, what I'm going to put on it, y'all have already seen this in a previous video, but since this whole thing come about unexpectedly for me, I had to change up some plans. So this is my Primary Arms M6 Raptor. You'll have already seen this on another gun. You'll notice it's not on the other gun. That's because I took it off, because it's going to go on here. I really feel like this gun deserves this optic, and I want to see what the two together can do and reach out combo wise. I'll show you an update on the other one, that the gun this was previously on. I'll do another video and show you what I'm putting on that, and it's going to actually lead to another separate video between that other gun and what I'm putting on it, and this gun and what's on it, in addition to their own individual videos. Y'all got lots of stuff coming to watch. As far as, so safety manipulation, very smooth, very positive, not overly forceful, but not loose either. It's got really good engagement with the detent. I can come on and off safety real easy. Not a problem. As you can see, magazines come in and out of the mag well plenty easily. No tugging or anything really hard there. I can easily pull it right out. Everything else works as described. I'm typically not a fan of extended charging handles, and especially ambidextrous ones. Or, as my good cousin douchebag's brother Dick, as his brother would say, ambidextrous. However, Aero has done something with this particular charge handle, and there may be others like it. I don't know, I just haven't ever looked because it hasn't been my cup of tea. But this one I actually like, and I think I can work with. You know, normally I just prefer regular mil-spec charging handles, because this one doesn't suffer from the rattling issue that others have got. This one's very tight, very snug. It's a very purposeful pull to unlock the charging handle, and it doesn't catch and make noise like some of the others that I've had before with that's a regular handle with like an extended latch on it. It's also, while it's extended and larger than a typical one, it's not that much larger. It's not like some of them that are just huge and gaudy. And it's, oh, excuse me, I got something in my eye. It's fairly rounded on the profile, so it shouldn't catch too much on crap, which is a big thing for me. In fact, on this side, it doesn't even protrude out past the shell deflector and the forward assist, which, good deal. I like that. You'll also notice on the back right here, see if I can get that in the camera, it'll focus. There's a little raised area right in here. It mates up with the upper receiver, and that will go a long way towards, if you shoot like I do, old school, I admit, nose to charging handle, and you suppress it, keeping uncomfortable gas out of your eyes. That'll go a long way. So big kudos there. As far as everything else on the gun, so little things that I like. The castle nut is tightened and staked really well. Not everybody does a good staking job on their castle nuts. That's why I typically like to assemble them myself, because I know I'm going to stake them really good. Everything else on it seems spot on. No issues anywhere. I really like it so far. My only druther is we'll need to talk to somebody in their Cerakote department, because they missed a few pieces here that they left black that they didn't get with the FDE Cerakote. So I know why they don't. I'm just being facetious. I would prefer to do it. However, the black areas on here are nothing that we can't solve with a can of, oh, I don't know, Brownell's Magpul FDE Alumihide. So if you're like me and should choose to do that, easily rectified. But overall, for the fit and finish of this gun, especially for the price that you can get them at, this is probably one of the nicest ARs I own, as far as when you start getting into the higher end stuff. You guys know I'm more of a average Joe guy. Y'all know what kind of stuff I like when I push. If this one turns out to be the shooter that I'm hoping it'll be, this will be a good example of, you don't have to spend $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 to get a really, really nice rifle. So if you want something arguably better than some of the more rat grade stuff that I typically show you and prefer, this would be an option for you. Again, barring that it shoots like I think it will. So, enough rambling on that, guys. Here's your unboxing video. Oh, one other thing I wanted to do. Trigger. So the trigger on this is just a standard mil-spec trigger, but for having 0 rounds through it, trigger feels like what I expect a mil-spec trigger to feel. It's pretty smooth. The reset on it is a little odd to me. It's almost like it's a little mushy on the reset, and then all of a sudden it clicks. I'm going to attribute that to the fact that there's no rounds on it and it's fresh metal. It's all got to get polished up and worn in. I see too many people make judgment calls on a brand new trigger before they put any rounds through it, that metal's got to move on each other under firing conditions and wear itself in and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how the trigger feels after we've got 100 rounds or more through it and go from there. So all in all, Aero Precision. We're going to see how this one stacks up. Because of what it is, obviously I can't give you links, but if you go into the description box, there will be a link to the blog. If you follow that link to the blog, you'll have links to this. So if you want to get all the super technical specification details on it, you can follow those links and it'll give you all that pertinent stuff as far as weights and all that other kind of stuff that I'm generally not concerned about. So check that out. Again, link to the blog. Blog will have the links to all of that. Really looking forward to getting this one out to the range, guys. Super, super excited to get this one out to the range. So are the others that I've got planned. But this one, yeah, I really want to see what this thing will do, because I'll admit it's a nice build. There's little intangible features on it that I really like, and we'll cover some of those as we go along, because this is just the first video on this one. It definitely ain't the last. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Get out there and train. Get yourself prepared and equipped, and always be ready. I'll talk to you in another one soon.